I know I'm not going to be nearly as eloquent as Mr. McCotter, but I have a few words to say. I grew up in Iron River, Michigan, a little town in the Upper Peninsula. I was raised by my mother and my grandmother after my father was killed in the mine when I was 5. I worked in the family business, a little hotel, until I was through high school. And then I worked my way through U of M, and then I borrowed my way through medical school at Wayne State. I've been practicing medicine in the Upper Peninsula for the last 27 years. After Congress passed this stimulus bill, which stimulated nothing but government, I decided to run for Congress. I couldn't believe that they would spend our hard-earned tax dollars, our sweat, our labor, our time, on a bill that none of them read. I said to myself, enough is enough. Enough with the spending. Enough with the waste. Enough with the debt. Enough with the bailouts. Enough with the arrogance in Washington. Enough with the way they bend and twist and break the rules to get their way. You know what there's not enough of? There's not enough jobs. There's not enough integrity. And there's certainly not enough common sense. Well, Congress has been wasting a year working on this useless, disastrous health care bill. Unemployment has gotten worse. 1 in 7 people in this district are out of work. That doesn't include the thousands of people that have given up looking for work, nor the thousands that have given up on Michigan and left. Our biggest export is our children. This needs to change. We need to be fiscally responsible at the federal level. People aren't going to be hiring when they don't know what their taxes are going to be next year. They don't know what their health care costs are going to be. Business creates jobs, not government. We need to create a positive business climate to get jobs going. I believe that life begins at conception and ends with natural death. I believe in the Second Amendment because if we lose our right to bear arms, we will have no rights whatsoever. We need to secure our borders. There are thousands of illegal immigrants coming into our country. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they're from. We don't know what they're doing. They're taking our jobs. They're using our resources. They're filling our schools. They're filling our hospitals. They're filling our prisons. And we're paying for all this. This has to stop. I believe in a strong national defense, one in which enemy combatants are treated as prisoners of war and not given attorneys. We need energy and mineral independence. There are thousands of jobs available in the oil and in the mining industry, especially in our district, that could be put to use right here, except for a radical environmentalist group that puts any kind of development at a standstill. Somebody has to produce in this country. Not everybody can be a consumer. I don't have all the answers, but I know how to find them. For 30 years, I've been taking care of seriously ill patients on a day-by-day basis, life-threatening changes, and I know how to stay focused. I know how to find answers for people. I can get consultations. I can learn. I have to quit. I promise you this. I will listen to you. I will work my heart out. And I will abide by the rules. The number one rule being the United States Constitution. I ask you for your support in my bid for the House of Representatives. And it will be a privilege for me to cast your vote on the floor of that House. Thank you for your time, and may God bless.
Next, I'd like,